Test 1 2 1 2. Thus the heavens and the seventh day, God finished it done, rested on. God blessed the Sabbath, hallowed it. On it, God rested for generations. Okay. What? Talk more directly into the mic? All right, I'll try. All right. Day that the Lord God made heavens when no plant of yet on in the earth. Lord God had not caused it one on to rise up from the water. Then the Lord God formed man from the dust ground and nostril breath of life. Man became a living being. God planted a garden. There he put the man. Ground the Lord God made grow every tree, sight, life also garden, knowledge of good. A river flows out of Eden to the water of the garden. There it divides and name of the first one that flows around the whole. Where there is gold of that land, bdellium and onyx stone. Second river, one that flows. Name of the third, Tigris. God shopping. Okay. But here's what I don't understand. If signal isn't chopping between, like I would expect the microphone to sound choppy if it's sounding choppy on the live stream. No? Why isn't it? Okay. The Lord God took the man and put him in the garden of Eden. What? Microphone is Iser. What? Okay. Talk directly into it? Okay. The Lord God took the man, kill it, and the Lord God commanded the man, you may freely eat of every tree in the garden, but the tree of knowledge of good and evil you shall not eat, for in the day that you eat it you shall die. Then the Lord said, it is not good that the man should be alone. I will make him a helper as his partner. So out of the ground the Lord formed every animal of the field and every bird of the air, and brought them to the man to see what he would call them. And whatever the man called every living creature, that was its name. Man gave names to all the cattle, and to the birds of the air, and to every animal of the field. But for the man there was not found a helper as his partner. So the Lord God caused a deep sleep to fall upon the man, and he slept. And then he took some of his ribs and closed it in place with flesh. And the rib that the Lord God had taken from the man, he made into a woman, and brought her to the man. Then the man said, "This at last is bone of my bones and flesh of my flesh. This is the one shall be called woman. For out of man this one was taken. Therefore a man leaves his father and his mother and clings to his wife. They become one flesh." For God knows that when you eat of it, your eyes will be opened, and you will be like God, knowing good and evil. So when the woman saw that the tree was good for food, and that it was a delight to the eyes, and that the tree was to be desired, to make one wise, she took its fruit and ate, and she also gave some to her husband, who was with her, and he ate. Then the eyes of both were opened, and they knew that they were naked. And they sewed fig leaves together and made loincloths for themselves. They heard the sound of the Lord God walking in the garden at the time of the evening breeze, and the man and his wife hid themselves from the presence of the Lord God among the trees of the
2, 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. You have audio, right? Okay. That's your constant audio. So the VU meter moving up and down, like the green, you actually always want that to dance in the red. You don't want that to dance between green and yellow. You would love for that to dance in the red. So if I crank it like this, it sounds that bar is hitting a lot closer to the red now. Yeah. Yes. So right now, what? Don't crank it. No, you don't want it in the red. You want it to dance in the red. Oh. Okay. You want it to just kind of hint to the red. You never want it to. You want to tickle the red. You do not want to be in the red because if you are in the red, then you're overmodulated. Overmodulated. You're sounding like this if you're overmodulated, and you're gonna sound like crap. But if you're just dancing in the red, that's where I've always kept my levels whenever I do a show. Okay. So right now I have. Whatever reason, we can't do that with this, the output of this. Huh? -3, but if it's working at -3, then so be it. Test 1, 2. Yeah, but you can't hear this in the house. I don't hear that, right? Okay.
Okay, where was I? All right. Yeah, we're going to be all the way back in Revelation here pretty soon. All right. The man called his wife Eve because she was the mother of all living. And the Lord God made garments of skins for the man and for his wife and clothed them. Then the Lord God said, "See, the man has become like one of us, knowing good and evil, and now he might reach out his hand and take also from the tree of life and eat and live forever." Therefore the Lord God sent him forth from the Garden of Eden. Now the man knew his wife, and she conceived and bore Cain, saying, "I have produced a man with the help of the Lord." Next she bore his brother Abel. Now Abel was the keeper of sheep, and Cain the tiller of the ground. In the course of time, Cain brought to the Lord an offering of the fruit of the ground, and Abel, for his part, brought of the firstlings of his flock their fat portions. And the Lord had regarded for Abel and his offspring, but for Cain and his offering he had no regard. Cain was very angry, and his countenance fell. The Lord said to Cain, "Why are you angry? Why has your countenance fallen? Do well, will you not be accepted? And if you do not do well, sin is lurking at the door. Desire is for you must master it." Cain said to his brother Abel, "Let us go out into the field." And when they were in the field, Cain rose up against his brother Abel and killed him. Then the Lord said to Cain, "Where is your brother Abel?" He said, "I do not know. Am I my brother's keeper?" And the Lord said, "What have you done? Listen, your brother's blood is crying out to me from the ground. And now you are cursed from the ground, which has opened its mouth to your brother's blood from your hand. When you till the ground, it will no longer yield you its strength, and you will be a fugitive and wander the earth. Cain said to the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Today you have driven me away from the soil, and I shall be hidden from your face. Oh, okay. So it's not chopping anymore? But Eric, how does it sound on your end? Can you hear us? Is it choppy still or on your end? It's much better. Yeah.
Go ahead and,
Okay. Hello,
yeah, there we go.
Cain said to the Lord, my punishment is greater than I can bear. Today you have driven me away from the soil.
So these are the
I shall be hidden from your face. I shall be a fugitive and a wanderer on the earth. The Lord said to him, not so. Whoever kills Cain will suffer a sevenfold vengeance. And the Lord put a mark on Cain, so that no one who came upon him would kill him. Then Cain went away from the presence of the Lord and settled in the land of Nod, east of Eden. Cain knew his wife, and she conceived and bore Enoch. And he built a city and named it Enoch after his son Enoch. To Enoch was born Irad, and Irad was the father of Mehulah, and Mehulah was the father of Methuselah. Methuselah was the father of Lamech, and Lamech took 2 wives. The name of one was Ada, and the name of the other Zillah. Ada bore Jabala. He was the ancestor of those who lived in tents and have livestock. His brother's name was Jabula. He was the ancestor of those who played the lyre and pipe. Zillah bore Tubal-Cain, who was made all kind of bronze and iron tools. The sister of Tubal-Cain was Namala.
Go ahead and switch.
Sure. Test. I don't think it's on. Oh yeah, there it goes. Test 1, 2. Hello. Test. It says 15 on it. Oh, sorry. Group 1, channel 5. Okay. Yeah, can you hear me? Test, test. Hello. What?
Eric knows. Wireless mic.
Testing. Hello. Test 1, 2. Oh, there it is. Okay. Oh, he wants to check the signal for the wireless microphone too. Okay. You want me to shut off the microphone on the lectern then? Oh, I just shut it off anyway. All right.
Red now.
Oh, this one's really in the red?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I want to show him that. So not only does Andrew know, but Eric knows.
So this is maybe just picking up a little too much, or?
See how it's
Go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. But that's okay. That's not
Okay.
awful. But go ahead and talk.
Sure. All right, this is the list of the descendants of Adam. When God created humankind, he made them in the likeness of God. Male and female, he created them, and he blessed them and named them humankind when they were created. When Adam had lived 30 years, he became the father of the son in his likeness, and according to his image, and named him Seth. The days of Adam after he became the father of Seth were 800 years. And he had other sons and daughters. Thus all the days that Adam lived were 930 years, and he died. When Seth had lived 105 years, he became the father of Enosh. Seth lived after the birth of Enosh 807 years, and had other sons and daughters. Thus all the days of Seth were 912 years, and he died. When Enosh had lived 90 years, he became the father of Canaan. Enosh lived after the birth of Canaan 815 years and had other sons and daughters. Thus all the days of Enosh were 905 years, and he died. When Canaan had lived 70 years, he became the father of Mahalalel. Canaan lived... Okay. You sure you're not interested in these genealogies and knowing...
You're on page what?
We're on page 4. It's a real page turner.
It's a real page turner. Dun-dun. Hey, so coincidentally, I was in Genesis. So,
Okay.
And somewhere right up here.
Right.
Then at some point, it became good God. What?
Yeah.
It's
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
yeah, it changes. God.
Lord God.
And what you see how
Yeah.